Hey, did you know that Yve got 100% on peak ban rate last M3? It means that during the drafting from the group stage until the grand finals, Yve always gets picked or banned. According to Muntun's Facebook post, Yve is the most banned hero last M3. If that post alone isn't enough for you, we check each matches from the group stage up until the grand finals. And it's true, there wasn't a single match that Yve wasn't picked or banned. That made us wonder, is Yve that strong? She wasn't even banned on ranked games. Well, that's right, Yve isn't on the top banned heroes on ranked games. So why was she so in demand last M3? If you have already watched our last Farsa tutorial, you already know the answer. We have already shifted to the Marksman meta. Even though Muntun had already slowed down Marksman when jungling, we still saw double Marksman lineup like what Blacklist and Onyx did. So how is this connected to Yve? Marksman heroes are known for their long range and high damage. In exchange, they have a very limited mobility. So their winning condition is simple. They just need to have a free hit. But that's very difficult to get done if they are fighting against Yve. Why? Yve's ultimate outranges all of the marksman heroes, meaning because of her ultimate's longer range, even if any marksman heroes wants to attack, they couldn't do it because Yve's ultimate zones them out. They are afraid to go inside or get trapped because it's gonna be hard for them to get away. Because unlike assassin heroes, in exchange for their range and high damage, marksman heroes have very limited mobility. Like here, BTK wanted to contest the turtle, but Yve used her ultimate. BTK's Roger and Beatrix must need to get inside of Yve's ultimate to reach the turtle. But if they did, they would get slowed down and they would be easy targets for Blacklist. Roger tried to get inside. Look at how difficult it was for him to get away. Good thing was, his cooldown ended and he was able to use his ultimate to dash out. Same here, Beatrix had full HP. She was even using the sniper that has a long range. But since Yve's ultimate has longer range, she was able to attack Beatrix and Beatrix couldn't even hit back. Another problem here, Beatrix couldn't get inside of Yve's ultimate as she would be an easy target for Haji. So in the end, BDA couldn't contest the Lord. That always happened. Like here, BTK really wanted to contest but they couldn't even reach the Lord because of Yve's ultimate. They always get zoned out. There were also instances that Yve's ultimate isolated target. Like here, there was supposed to be a 4v5 clash on the mid lane, but Yve used her ultimate. Malvinas hesitated to get inside of it. The clash became 1v5 in the end, and even though Popple and Koopa's allies were just on the side, they couldn't even help. Another instance when Popple got isolated again. This was already inside of their base. Despite of having many items since Popple was in the cold lane, Popple might have wanted to help but couldn't because of Yve's ultimate. You might be thinking that it's just like using Farsa, right? Yes, though Yve is more intimidating and more flexible. Unlike with Farsa who focus more on burst damage, Yve's strength is on her utility skills. For us to better understand how Haji and OhMyV33nus utilize Yve's skills, we all must remember 3 important things about her skill 1. Here's the raffle for this video. If you're new here, to show our gratitude, we will be giving away emote, starlight, or skin each time a new video is uploaded. You just need to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave a comment. Much better if it's a gameplay tip or any in-game experience related to the topic so you can also help out our fellow subscribers. All comments will be part of the raffle for the next video. Let's start! You will be getting send a message to our Facebook page to claim your prize. First, those who got hit within the inner circle receives more damage than those on the outer circle. Second, Yve gets 0.5 second cooldown reduction on every enemy hero that gets hit within the inner circle. And third and the most important, Yve gets additional movement speed if her skill 1 hits any hero. Aside from using this to poke, Hadji and OhMyV33nus use this to check bushes. This skill might not give any vision, but once you get that extra movement speed, that only means that someone's underneath. One good thing about skill 1 is that it has a wide range. It covers those small bushes. For Yve's skill 2, this has continuous damage and has slow effect. Aside from the slow effect, you can also utilize this to zone out your target hero. Look here, Esmeralda and Shu were trying to initiate a clash, but Hadji prevented it by zoning them out with Yve's skill 2. Esmeralda and Shu were forced to back away and eventually Blacklist took down a turret. Here, OhMyV33nus was trying to shrink a passable path for Lunox. Instead of aiming skill 2 directly to Lunox, OhMyV33nus used it to block her way, so when Hadji used Guardian's Barrier, Lunox got no other choice. Hadji also uses this when he's trying to get away. Instead of aiming skill 2 on his enemy heroes, he just uses it to block their ways. Just like when Kairi was trying to go after him. Or you can use to protect your allies that got hit with Selena's arrow. Aside from that, this is also good in providing vision. Unlike Yve's skill 1, skill 2 gives a vision if someone's hiding under the bush. Now, let's go to Yve's ultimate. We all must remember 2 points. First, Yve's ultimate gets cancelled out by stun or knock up. Better maximize your distance or your enemies will have hard time trying to cancel out your skill. One good thing here, once the ultimate gets cancelled with stun or knock up, its cooldown reduces depending on your remaining stack. Sadly, there isn't any cooldown reduction if you are the one to cancel it with the cancel button. Here you can see the remaining stacks of Yve's ultimate. Yve also gets a shield each time you use her ultimate. Enemy heroes who gets inside or gets away from the ultimate's range will get immobilized. Only once though. Second thing, the tap and slide. Tap for damage, slide for the slow effect. To maximize Yve's ultimate, Hadji and OhMyV33nus slides first to slow them, then tap. It's gonna be easy to target an enemy hero and it will be hard for them to run away. Yve's ultimate gets cancelled once you run out of stack. With that said, if you're already on the best spot, make sure to spare a stack to zone out your enemy hero. No one can see how many stacks you have anyway. Look what Hadji did here. He's already on a great spot for using ultimate. Granted that Granger was already killed, he really took advantage of the whole duration of Yve's ultimate just to zone out PTK. Just like Forza, it's really a good idea to take advantage of the walls when using Yve's ultimate for added protection. Also, make sure to always use your ultimate to zone out your enemy heroes when taking objectives like Turtle, Lord, or taking down turrets. For Yve's passive, each time your skill 1 and skill 2 hit an enemy hero, you receive additional stack for your next ultimate. When it comes to build, unlike Forza with pure damage, Yve has flexible build since you're after her utility. So Ice Queen is a core item for her. The next items will depend on what situation you're in. If your team is leading, you can directly go for Holy Crystal for additional magic power. If you're against a team with high sustain heroes, you can go for Durance. For heroes with high HP, you can go for Glowing Wand. If you are the one targeted by the enemy team, this is Hadji and OhMyV33nus' usual setup. If you are fighting against physical or a balance of physical and magic power enemy hero, after Ice Queen Wand, they usually go for Brute Force for durability, then Genius Wand and Divine Glaive. So if your enemy go for a defensive item, you will still have high damage because of the magic penetration. Then Immortality for the last item. If you're fighting a magic power hero, especially Forza, just change Immortality and Brute Force to Athena's shield, so you won't get easily burst down, and Oracle for magic defense and to increase your shield. For Emblem, Mystery Shop, because you really don't need mana from Impure Rage since you're on Dimensions for it anyway. It's gonna be hard for you to activate Magic Worship since you don't inflict burst damage, so it's Mystery Shop that you can take advantage of from the Mage emblems. For the spell, it's Flicker for mobility. Purify if your enemy team has heroes with crowd control. That's all for now, thank you for watching!